Hey everyone, welcome back for day 7 of the 10-day micro yoga challenge with me, Erin Motz. So today we're working a little bit longer than we have in the previous days, so get ready to work hard. I'm excited, let's go. So today we're going to be doing a little bit standing up and then the rest will be on our mats. So go ahead and meet me at the top of your mat for now. Bring the feet hip width apart, and as you breathe in, pull both arms up overhead. So we just want to get the hamstrings warmed up because we're going to fold a few times. So exhale, come forward, relax the head and the neck. Take a few breaths here. If the legs feel super, super tight or the back bothers you at all, just keep a little bend in the knees. And then bend the knees deeply. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead again. Press the hands together. Exhale, fold it forward. Again, take a couple breaths. Adjust the legs as you need to. And one more time, bend the knees. Inhale, pull both arms way up overhead. Press the hands together. Exhale, fold it forward. So maybe you're a little bit less tight on this round. Good. And when you're ready, bend the knees again. Pull both arms up overhead. Keep the arms lifted so you're really pulling super tall through the hands. The shoulders are drawing back. And on your next breath in, you're just going to pull the right leg in toward the chest. So you want to lift the lower belly away from the floor. So think of moving the belly button up toward the ribs. So you want to still be able to breathe easily, breathe naturally, but you're just adding some tone to the lower abdominals. So hugging the shoulders back. Whoa. Keep your eyes on one thing that doesn't move. And from here, from here, if you need a little bit more work, keep the hips stable, but as you exhale, start to drive the right heel forward. So you're kind of kicking an imaginary wall away. Keep the back straight. Keep the lower belly pulled in tight. Exhale, bend the knee again. Step the foot down. Inhale, pull the arms out. We're going to do one more like that. Pull the hands super high. Tuck the belly in. Tuck the tailbone. Squeeze the right knee in toward the chest, and you can work here. Or you can start to straighten the right leg out. Lifting the belly toward the ribs. And take one more breath in. Exhale, bend the knee. Step the foot down. Sweep both arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway. Exhale, fold. From your fold, just step the right leg as far back as it'll go and take the right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest. So make sure that the left knee is over the left heel or over the left toes at the most. And from here, keep the right toes tucked under for now. Pull the lower belly in. And as you exhale, you're going to tuck the tailbone. So really kind of exaggerate the curve. So you want to push the hips toward the left heel, hug the shoulders down the back, and tuck the chin. So you're going to feel some stretch through the front of the right thigh, which is fine. But as you're pulling the lower belly in, you're going to tone those lower abdominals that are kind of tough to get to. So just look down gently, breathe. And then as you breathe out, let the hips sink forward. Make sure the hips are, you have enough room between the legs so that the knee stays over the toes. Take a breath or two here. And you're going to shift back a tiny little bit just so that you can pull the inner thighs in. Tuck the lower belly, pull the lower abs in, scoop the hips forward, hug the shoulders back, and tuck the chin again. Bring it back to neutral. Let the hips sink down and take one full breath in. And exhale out. And take both hands down. Step back to a down dog. Lift the tailbone high. Push the heels down toward the floor. Relax the head and the neck. And when you're ready, look forward. Step the feet up to the hands. Find your forward fold again. Bend the knees, inhale, sweep both arms up. Hug the shoulders down the back. If you remember how we started, we're going to revisit that. So lifting the lower belly up toward the ribs, hug the left knee in. So You can stay here if you need a little bit more. You can kick the left heel forward. So as you breathe out, drive that left heel away from you. Keep the back straight. Keep the lower belly pulling in. Breathe. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step the foot down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. One more like that. Bend the knees. Inhale, pull the arms up overhead. Keep the length through the upper body and hug the left knee in toward the chest. So you can stay here. So as you're doing this, this is one of those things where you can really kind of chill all day and not feel anything if you're not engaging the right muscles. So if you want to straighten out, you're going to hold. So as you're here, yes, the leg is working. Yes, the back is working. But if you can pull the lower belly in, you'll also get the work there. Exhale, bend the left knee. Step it down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And this time the left foot is going to step really far back, so you end up in a kneeling lunge. Left knee down, left toes stay down. Keep the hands on the right thigh. So let the hips sink forward to start. Hug the shoulders back. And then when you're ready, we're going to shift the hips back a tiny little bit. Pull the lower belly in. Scoop the hips forward. Push the hips toward the right heel. Hug the shoulders down the back and tuck the chin. So toning through the front, stretching through the left leg. Don't hold your breath. And then slowly release back to neutral. You can look straight ahead. Shoulders are relaxed. And one more time. Scoop back a little bit. Press the hips forward. Hug the shoulders down. Tuck the chin. A little bit of a balance check. And bring it back to neutral. Relax the neck and the shoulders. Exhale, take the hands down. Step back to a down dog. Lift the hips high. Drop the heels. Make sure the hands are shoulder width apart. Really press the floor away and drop the head. Relax the neck. Breathe. So we're going to move into something a little bit different. I want you to come to Dolphin. So I'm going to break it down a little bit for you. If your back is really tight, if the legs are really tight, bend the knees, and then take the forearms down. So you want the hands to be facing the floor, elbows are about shoulder width apart, and you're just going to lift the hips high. So keeping the knees bent as much as you need to is fine. Try to make sure the elbows stay under the shoulders so that your alignment stays correct. If you're more flexible, you can start to walk the feet in and straighten the legs as you can. So obviously anywhere in between that is fine. Take a breath or two. So here's where we're going to work our core a little bit more intensely. Walk the feet back so you end up in a forearm plank. So looking forward, keep the hips dropping somewhat low. So you want to keep pushing into both forearms, hug the shoulders back. As you exhale, dip the hips to the right. Come to the center, dip the hips to the left. One more each way. Dip them to the right so you're kind of rolling on the feet. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Come back to the middle. Walk the toes in. Find your dolphin pose again. So you can bend the knees if you need to or keep them straight. Take a full round of breath. And let's walk it back again. So walk the toes back, 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 back. Find your plank. Hold. Hips. Roll to the right. Squeeze the navel to the spine. Inhale, center. Exhale, roll it to the left. Inhale, center. Roll it to the right. Keep the feet flexed so the ankles don't bother you. Roll it to the left. Come back to the center. Walk the toes in. Find your dolphin. Drop the heels. One more inhale. Exhale fully. How about one more round? Let's do it. One more. Walk the feet back. Find your plank. So really strong. Make it good. Pull the chest forward. Roll the hips to the right. Squeeze the belly in. Inhale, center. Roll the hips to the left. And back to the center. Last one. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Walk the toes in. Full inhale, full exhale. And then if you can, bend the knees a little bit. Press up to the hands. Find a regular down dog. look forward. Step the feet up to the hands. Forward fold. Give the shoulders a little break. So I know that's going to work your core quite a bit, but if the shoulders bother you, just interlace the hands behind the back and give them a good stretch. Reach the arms up and over. Exhale, let the hands come down. Lift the chest halfway. Bend the knees, have a seat. So the good news is the hard work is almost done. So straighten the legs out ahead of you. Plant the heels, so you really want to kind of weigh yourself down with the feet. So the heels are glued, arms come out ahead of you, and keeping the feet down, keeping the legs stable, slowly roll all the way down. So the legs are going to kind of drag back, but don't let them pick up off the floor. So take your time. Breathe. Breathe all the way down. Take your time to get there. You're going to pull the knees over the hips. And in yoga, we do a pose called eagle pose. We usually do it standing. But today, we're going to actually turn that into some core work. So cross the right leg over the left. And if you're very flexible, you can hook the right toes around the left calf and keep the legs like that. Otherwise, just cross them comfortably. We're going to do the same thing with the arms. Take the left arm over the right. Bend the elbows. Maybe the backs of the hands just touch, or you can hook them all the way around. So as you inhale, you're going to spread the elbows and knees away from each other. So pulling the toes down, hands up. Exhale, crunch to the center. Inhale, tap the toes. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, tap. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, last 3. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, make it really good. Inhale. Exhale up. So come back down, unhook the legs, unhook the arms. Pull the knees into the chest, take a couple breaths. So on the other side, you want to cross left over right. So remember, you can stay here and just cross the legs kind of like you normally would, or hook the left toes all the way underneath the right leg. So one isn't better than another. It just really depends on what feels best for you. So whatever works for me is fine. Arms come up, cross the right arm over the left, so you're making an X, and then bend the elbows, backs of the hands can come together, or you can hook them all the way around. So find your breath. Pull the belly in. Inhale, reach the right toes down, reach the arms up, but keep the lower back flat. Exhale, crunch in. 6. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Squeeze in. 3. Almost done. 2. And 1. Pull in. Come back down, unhook the legs. Unhook the arms, pull the knees into the chest. Take a couple breaths here. You can let the eyes close, catch your breath. So letting the heart rate slow down. And you can take as much time here as you need to kind of cool down, to let everything rest. But whenever you're ready, just slowly press up to a comfortable seat so that you can sit evenly on the hips and let the shoulders relax back. And on your next breath in, pull both arms up overhead. And pressing the hands together, exhale them right down to the heart center. And let the eyes blink open. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. For more awesome stuff, head over to erinmotz.com, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.